Hey, so this is video number 50, and I also, decided on the niche. So, welcome to my 50th video, Fizzy. Welcome, everybody, to the 50th video of the Fizzy. At this show, what we talk about is, hold on, let's give me 1 second, let me make sure everything is good. Yeah. All right, yeah, welcome to the Fizzy. And for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who also know, this is the 50th video that we have been putting out continuously. I think every day, I want to say every day, if not every other day. And that's all I wanted to say. It's pretty good. Now, yeah, let's just take a moment that I've been putting out 50 videos over the past month and a half or a couple months and just been improving one thing at a time and just decided that continuously I would like to keep putting out videos, at least 500 videos, to see how and keep improving and put 500 videos without any restrictions on myself. And I started putting videos out every single day, and what that resulted in was today being the 50th video of this fucking journey. So that's nice. That's a good welcome. Now, let's just talk about me for let's just talk about hold on, just give me a second here. Let me make sure I have everything in order. I'm just trying to make sure that my iPad stop playing. What is that? Just trying to make sure that my iPad over here is good. Let me just see. 3. Oh. Okay, I guess that's nice. Just give me a second, guys. Let me make sure everything over here is good. Because what I want to see is, I want to make sure that this time, I should have done this right away before the thing even started. Display brightness. Auto log, never. Let's go back to that. What happens now? Ah, interesting. Okay, so let's put it there. All right, so we can cut that whole portion out. So, okay, we'll talk more about the 50th video in the remarks. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Fizzy. For those of you who are new, here I document my journey as I try to find a way to make real money, and I document this journey in the form of daily vlogs so that I give myself and anybody else who's watching the updates and the actions that I've done and the actions that I plan to do. And by doing so, I hope to keep myself accountable and really document this journey, so when I do look back, I can just, tell myself that holy shit, this is where I came from. So that's dope. Welcome to the show. So let's start. The first segment of the show is, what did I do to make money? Now, long story short, I decided on a niche. What do I mean by that? After deciding that I will create an offer and then learning what the process was and is by going through Alex Ramos's book. The first step, which turned out to be surprisingly a profound step, was for me to decide on my niche. And there were a few places that I could look at, and there were a few things that I had to take into account, namely the pain of whoever the niche is, the amount of money that niche would have, the amount of money they would have to spend, the where that niche can be found. So where do they hang out, and if that niche is a growing market, and effectively that the niche, again, this is what I'm learning, so please take it with a grain of salt. What I found was that you can pick from either relationships as a niche, you can pick your niche as a subcategory of relationships, wealth, or health. And as I was thinking about all of that, I realized that holy shit, I actually don't have anything to offer to the market, despite me being an engineer, despite me having started all these businesses and stuff. So after, you know, really, really digging deep into what the fuck it is that I have to offer, I finally came to a conclusion that I decided and learned that the only thing that I have to offer is how I manage my time. And as a result of that, the niche that I picked was all the people like me, so young adults who have graduated and everything and are in their first few jobs. All those adults, I would provide time management skills. So now what my niche effectively became is, let me see if I have a copy of my niche right here really quick. This line around. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Fuck this. I have it written down. Why the fuck did I not? Alright, you know what? This is it. I'm gonna find that document where I have written down my niche. Because I'm pissed now. Oh, yep, right there. You know what? Let me see if everything is good. Okay, perfect. I looked at this location like 3 times. I couldn't see it. I guess I found it now. All right. So now, since we talk now, back to the video. What niche did I decide? So this is after me understanding that I have nothing to offer to the market, and like the past 4 or 5 years, it felt like all the businesses I've been starting. I suppose I don't know how true this is or not, but it just felt like I've been mental masturbating all that time, and I didn't. I mean, I did do all this entrepreneurial stuff, and I did put my life on the line. It just feels like because everything's been a failure, it doesn't seem real. So because of that, I realized that I actually don't have any skills to offer to the market, and I don't know what the fuck it is that I can the market even wants. So I realized that okay, since it's time management is the only thing that I know, let me offer that. And to who I started really digging down into who who could use this skills and who I did not want to deal with and who I think would utilize this skill, and I went as detailed as possible. So let me just read this niche that I came up with. The niche that I came up with is men under 30 years of age that are born in North America to parents that are also born in North America and have graduated from mechanical or aerospace program from a university or college that is also located in North America within and they have graduated within the past 6 to 18 months. These men currently have a job, and this job is one of their first 5 jobs worth like whatever X amount or more, and it's the first 5 jobs of their lifetimes. And these men have a recurring paycheck through their current job and have enough revenue so that they can actually afford to pay for a time management program. These men are in a transition period of their lives. Now, that's as detailed as I could make it, and there's a few reasons for this. So, first of all, when I say men, it can also be women as well. The only reason I picked men was that because I'm a guy. So that's it. The first image that comes to me is of a man, but it doesn't mean like I'm not gonna serve women. Obviously, it's like men and women. So that's number one. Under the age of 30 means they're young adults, and honestly, all of this stuff. The reason why I emphasized on born in North America is because people who travel a lot, if oh, you know what? I should say born and stayed in North America for their lives. Because people who travel a lot generally seem to have a good handle on their time. That's what I've noticed. That's where I was coming from over here. So anyway, born who have like basically they have stayed in one place. Like they're born here and stayed in one place. So they don't might not have a whatever, I don't know, like might not when you stay in one location for a long time, you kind of lose track of time. That's the only thing. And these men have or these people have graduated from university in the past 6 to 18 months, or this is the first 5 jobs of their lives. That's my niche that I came up with. So I came up with that niche, and that resulted in me starting with a one category of niche or group or niche that I hope I can focus on. I don't even know if this niche exists or not. This is this is effectively the reason I picked this niche. As I picked this niche, I'm hoping that I can somehow figure out what time management skills I can teach people, and from there figure out that I can help them manage their time, hence manage their finances better. That's the whole idea. So that's that. So that's what I meant by I picked a niche. Now the next section of the video is what I plan to do to make money. Well, not much has changed on this because today I have decided to put out so many videos, and today I am decided to switch gears from working on the offer to putting out videos. So that it's what because of that, the decision on what I plan to do to make money still remains the same as my previous video, which is really to keep following the steps outlined in Alex Ramosey's book of how to create an offer, and that would result in me making progress on my first offer. Now, the next section of the video is next video improvements. Now, give me 1 second here, please. Okay. Next video improvement. So before we go into next video improvements, let's talk about the previous video improvement, and that is the title organization. So last video, we thought that we would try out a new methodology of giving titles to our videos, where we first figure out what we're going to talk about and create the content of the video, and then out of that we would create what our cold cut or introduction would be, and out of that we would create what our title would be. And that's what we did in this video, and honestly I like it. I like it, and since we did that, we implemented that methodology of, you know, creating the content first and then figuring out the cold cut and then figuring out the title. This has really, I think transformed the viewer's experience from being broken as you view the video into being a seamless transition of from when you click the video to you see the cold cut and you see the show. It's seamless now. Based on that, the next video improvement that we're gonna do is to set a 2-minute timer for every single point and thought that we talk about, and that's exactly what I'm doing here with my iPad. I have set it over here on 2 minutes, and that way I'm hoping to, you know, so, and that way, by setting a 2-minute timer, I'm hoping that as I talk, I can give as I keep my talk points to in less than 2 minutes, I force myself to deliver concise and useful information within those 2 minutes, and at the end of those 2 minutes, I hope to deliver that concise information at the end of those 2 minutes, and that would result in more effective and efficient communication from me out to the world. The next segment of the show is one good thing about myself, and that is I self-improve based on feedback. The next good thing is who is Fizzy, who am I am invincible. The next segment of the show is what software we're going to talk about, Spotify. The next segment of the show is questions and answers. We have no questions, hence no answers. The next segment of the show is remarks. All right. We do have one remark. First of all, well, a couple remarks, I guess. First of all, this is video number 50. So the 50th video that we have been continuously putting out every day or almost every day since we decided on this YouTube diary vlog journey thing. And I would just like to thank the people that supported me right from the beginning, starting from Kay, who sparked this idea, and then following up with A, whose tenacity and forever positive attitude, and as I teach A lot of things, teaching him a lot of things helps me learn a lot of things. So give A shout out to A for the support he gave, always provides me with, and also K. And I want to give a shout out to C, whose wisdom has honestly opened my eyes to many, 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 many things. And I want to give a shout out to, let's see, another A, another D, and another A, I suppose. Yeah. For these guys who have always had my back since day one, without them, my life would really not be the same. And I would like to thank these people and, of course, my family and my friends. Well, my family for supporting me in this stuff. And since we decided to do this diary vlog thing, especially with the especially with the settings that we had of looking to fail every video, not looking for any grand expectation, and not and just putting videos out every day, it has resulted in us actually sticking to this thing and just improving our videos over time. And that all of that resulted in me putting out this 50th video, which is honestly better than the first video we put out. So that's the first remark. Now let's talk about the second remark. The second remark is picking your niche and entrepreneurship in general is the fastest way to learn and understand how pathetic, useless, and unwanted you really are. And that's what I realized, and I mean that in the most positive way. Because, if you're in a mindset where you're not an entrepreneur or you're not aspiring to be an entrepreneur, what ends up happening is you define all these assumptions, and which is fine, but you just define all these assumptions, all these ways of doing things for this singular, for a few things, and then you just keep doing that for the rest of your life. Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, when you enter that entrepreneurship mode, you don't have any constants anymore. You don't know anything. People behave differently. You don't know how to make money. You literally have to bring something from your head into the world that brings value to other people. And you quickly realize how little you have to give to the market and how little the market needs from you. And that experience is honestly pure, and I like it in the sense that it's feedback. It is the fastest way, apart from the stock market. Entrepreneurship is the fastest way for you to learn how useless you are and ground yourself into reality and start from that bottom level up. And then you keep working, and you keep working from the bottom level up. And as you keep working, you fix one issue, you fix another issue, you improve this, you improve that, you improve that. Before you know it, your trajectory, because of your entrepreneurship mindset, becomes vastly different in a positive way than the trajectory of all those people who decided not to pursue anything in their life. And you feel, you know, that trajectory becomes different. And you feel the difference as time passes by in the decisions you make and the way you just process information. Usually it's faster, better. Usually you are just a better leader as you pursue more entrepreneurial things. If you just don't pursue anything entrepreneurial, you simply become a follower, in my opinion. So that is crazy. Entrepreneurship and selecting your niche is, I think, the best way to figure out how pathetic and woefully ignorant and useless you really are, and that sets you a baseline, and from there you have nowhere else to go but up. So then you start improving yourself, and then you start becoming better. That's the other remark I have. I know it's kind of twisted in the sense that I know I use a lot of bad words that people are gonna get offended by, like I said, destroy, pathetic, and all this stuff. I just mean it in the sense of logic. Like, the market is, if the market is this and you are here, and all your life you know, you've been thinking or told or whatever, you've been thinking to yourself like, oh yeah, this is the best thing, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Okay, well, you know what? The moment you decide you're gonna be an entrepreneur and go to this market to say, oh yeah, market, what do you need? And market is like, nothing, bitch. And then you're like, what else you need? Nothing, nothing. And then you realize, market, what do you need from me? And the market is like, no, nothing. I don't need anything from you because you're useless, because you got nothing to offer to me. Now you're like, holy shit. You're like, what the fuck? And now you have nowhere else to go but up, because you have to provide value to the market, right? How do you provide value to the market? Is by getting better. Is by becoming better, good enough so you can provide value to the market. And in that pursuit of getting better, you realize that you are not the same person anymore. You are different from all the other people that decided not to pursue anything entrepreneurial. And since you decided to pursue something entrepreneurial and you decided to provide value to the market, you had to improve. And as you improved, you became better at things and you became an expert and you became a better leader and you just became a better person. And entrepreneurship is the best way to tell you to fuck off, to tell you that you're useless, and then tell you that you need to improve. And as you improve, it rewards you. That's what I think, and that's the only remark I have left. And with that being said, thank you for watching. This is the 50th video that I've been making continuously, and it's the 10th episode of the show. Um, Coincidentally, thank you for watching. May all your goals and dreams and aspirations come true. Fizzy of the future, this is a good milestone. You still have 450 videos left to go, but hey, you're putting in the work, motherfucker. So good job, buddy. And take care. God bless. Fizzyhead out.